Okay, so first we clear their board. Thwap, thwap, thwap. And now we just add a chill little 4 mana 8/12. Deathrattle Rogue. This is an archetype that's been getting a lot of little teaser cards here and there over the last couple of years, but the two latest, Scourge Illusionist and Rotten Rodent, seem like they might be the ones that finally get this archetype off the ground. I think it has a better chance than ever to be a real deck. And this version I built for the Theorycrafting stream has some pretty crazy new cards like the Flesh Behemoth, random undeads like the Shatter Skin Gargoyle here. We managed to weave in a Lorthamar just to make sure we had some big stats in the late game to grind people out. Even some fun synergies like Shatter Shambler into Azamat. Now, I will say this is not going to be the way you play this deck. I had to run a bunch of new cards. I don't really think you should run Shatterskin Gargoyle. We were required to run 10 cards from the new expansion for the Theorycrafting event. So this isn't exactly how this will look, but I could still see some lines here and there where this deck made sense. It did cool things. It had some power plays. So with more refinement, with more testing, could this archetype be a viable meta deck? I have hopes that it actually will. I think there's a lot of cool stuff to work with here. So somebody will take this sort of package and turn it into something amazing. But nonetheless, I wanted to give you a preview of some of the cool things that Deathrattle Rogue might be able to do, even when it's not totally optimized, like with this list. All right, Sketchy's pretty nice. Otherwise, we look for better. I mean, Prep Sketchy's pretty cool, but yeah, a lot of bad feedback on the Lich King portrait. I'm really curious. Like, I've very rarely seen a lot of good feedback on the Lich King portrait. I'm wondering if I'm just curious. Usually, you know, Blizzard will like focus group the crap out of stuff, and they must have gotten pretty good feedback about like the signature cards and the Lich King portrait. So it must be a different audience than the audience of like you guys, the hardcore Twitch people, the YouTube people, like the really dedicated viewers. Maybe the like mobile consumer responded better, because obviously we don't have a good sample here. This is a very biased sample, but in this sample, people don't seem to respond particularly well. So it starts to make you think like, okay, there must be a different portion of the audience that responded pretty well to these things, or Blizzard probably wouldn't have pushed them through. So perhaps the more like casual mobile gamer who's not as much the Twitch viewer, YouTube viewer, Redditor type thing. That's a different slice of the audience. Yeah, I'll be honest, I still don't really love diamond cards. I think some of them are certainly better than others. I kind of don't like the diamond frame as much. I think it looks a little too gaudy for me, for my taste. So I have not been definitely have not been the biggest fan of all the cosmetics added in the last year or so. I still kind of like golden cards better on average, I think. Hey, Karopi86, what's up? I actually saw your message on time. I opened my email on stream earlier, Karopi86. I just saw I had an email from somebody. I opened it, and boy, I think I'm getting banned. I don't know. That photo. Some weird guy on his porch. I don't know. That weirdo on his porch. I don't know what he was doing, but he was weird. All right, Rodent seems solid. Rodent hero power is fine. We got a Stoneborn incoming soon. The 4/4 we're dying, I'd be happy, but I don't think it's worth killing it off myself, right? Like trade, Bone Spike doesn't feel very good to me. Signature cards look like HD Game Boy print pictures. I see it. Yeah. Apparently they're going to be different colors and stuff in the future, so we might get like a red version for some expansion, or a yellow version, a green version. I feel like blue is going to look better than most of this frame. I mean, maybe the frame will change color too. Maybe that gray frame is not actually neutral, as it appears to be. Big armor, okay. We're not worried too much about big armor. We can push through big armor. That's not the issue. Big armor makes it sound like it's like a lobbying group. We just went head to head with big armor, but they had too much money. Ugh. I gotta trade here to see what we find, right? It's gotta be something. Okay. Still not spending any mana here. It's pretty good for the invincible later, but we're miles away. General next turn seems totally fine, and then Lorthamar on 7 hopefully is totally fine, and then Smokescreen on 8 is hopefully totally fine. But soon, you know, the opponent's going to actually do something. They haven't really chosen to do anything just yet. You think the frame will change too? I mean, it does have a Lich King-y vibe, but I don't know, man. I have a feeling that the frame is static. I feel like, at very least, maybe the color could change, right? But I think a large part of the advantage for Blizzard is they want to reduce the amount of work, I would guess. And if they had to design a new frame every expansion, that's a lot more work. But, you know, like diamond cards, I think, take a lot of work. You know, somebody has to animate those. Like, it's a big job. These seem like a little bit less of a big job. I mean, they're hiring out a new artist, right? So they're paying a little for the third-party art there, you know, the new art piece. But I suspect they don't want a lot of overhead work every time. They already got golden cards, now diamond cards. If you had another like layer of extra work for signature cards, it might be too much. Might be wrong though. I don't know. Maybe they don't care. Oh, hey, good start. Wild Growth's dead. Yeah, sort of. They get a card draw, I guess. Wrath this, wrath this, wrath this. Come on, baby, wrath this. It's fine too. Oh, Flipper Friends is good for them. Wow, that's nice. Thorn Growth a little stranded, but all right. Hit a. Oh yeah, they can't trade through. Okay, cool. Board space and stuff there. It's nice. So I still don't have a really exciting play other than Lorthamar. I think we take it. Oh, we could go Smokescreen. No, we Lorthamar. We got a little bit of a window here. I think it's fine. It's not perfect timing, but it's fine. We have emergency outs with scabs. So if things get really harrowing, we can kind of deal with like a crazy big board or something. And then prep Smokescreen is always a possibility too. I would rather play that when we're ahead a little bit. We don't have that many like crazy good death rattles off of it. You know, it's really this guy is our best death rattle, and then that other undead guy, I guess, too. Those are our best bets. Oh, we might be dead. Oh, okay. Let's see if we're dead. I don't think we're dead yet, right? This is not dead territory, but this might be I need to swing the board back territory. Oh. That's pretty dang good, though. Holy crap. Ozomat would be really nice right now, by the way. Would rather Ozomat than Scabs, if I can. So that doesn't go back in hand, right? Ozomat, anybody? No Ozomat. Okay, we got to do this then. No choice. We're dead on board, so not a lot of decision points here. Now we wait. Shadow Shambler's Ozomat could be a way to deal with these crazy minions, though. We also have to think, how do we beat Denathrius, though? Because I don't think we beat Denathrius. Why was the general a 4/4? The new thing makes him a 4/4, the new card. I don't know what it's called. The koboldy looking card, the 4/4. That's kind of a pain to kill, isn't it? Yet again. So prep hero power, I guess, is a pretty cheap smoke screen to start a turn. I think that's probably how we start the turn. We wanted, we could even like trade in first and do a serrated bone spike as well, right? Oh, I guess that's always the same difference, but it empties a card at least, which is pretty chill. All right, Mr. 4-mana smokescreen, let's go. Give me something good. Not maybe my favorite, but this is big at least, right? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ooh, there's that Ozomat we were talking about. Yeah, that's nice. That's going to potentially be a really good removal card, right? Because we might see this get infused, eaten again. That's certainly reasonable. And then we have the Ozomat to pull it back. We have to be careful that we don't do this too soon. Oh, actually, this is off the Illusionist, so I think we have another Ozomat, right? Yeah. This is like a bonus Ozomat. They might feel like they have to rip the infused guy at some point before it's actually that good. I don't know. Plating again. I mean, we got through their like crazy power spike armor guy. It's really now like, do they have Deathrattle? Probably, but maybe they're not running it because the new stuff, you know, I don't know. This is not infused or no, this definitely reads Deathrattle, right? If I go Scourge Dude into Invincible, they're definitely going to use their infused guy. Right, there's no question that happens. So I think we need to kind of play out like one unit at a time, basically. It's my thought here. Just not get too greedy on this.
Monsters beneath you.
Oh, yeah, they're only ones in hand. Yeah, okay. I know that might look like a boo-boo, but I just need to empty hand space anyway. It's fine. Because we may Swift Scale smoke screen soonish. Okay. I need them to rip that infuse guy. I can't overcommit until they do. Maybe I need to just bait it out. But at the very least, I can hopefully hit Invincible on an active target to hit for more. Maybe you hit for like 14, you know, or 12 or whatever instead of... And then the infuse guy. But you have to imagine an Athreus is just going to murder us at some point soon. This is an Astalor? What is this? Armor thing? Just for armor on the brand? Okay. Yeah, that does kill this guy. I mean, sure. You can hero power serrated the brand to kill it, since we do need to kill it. Oh, there's the other Ozomat again. Wow. It's kind of cool. This also kills the brand, I guess. Do I ever just play an Ozomat here? I have another one. I have the combo setup thing. It's kind of awkward for their infused guy, I think. Let's do it. Spacing wise, it's weird. Like this is, you know, far away. So they can still eat 3 things, right? I guess it does cost me an 8/8 potentially, doesn't it? Oh, that's a little annoying. Maybe not if they infuse guy though. I think the way that works, all 3 die simultaneously and I get an 8/8. But sometimes it could cost me an 8/8 because we still have this up. So this thing dying gives me 2 8/8s. Hopefully it's okay though. I don't think the punish here is huge, and it's only in a very small amount of instances that it does punish, I think. This helps me feel safer against an Athreus now that their brand's gone, but it's still potentially really big, right? So on Nixia here, I guess you're just hitting the big guy. So I do lose an 8/8 here, the way this goes usually. Or maybe not. Let's see. They gotta go fast. They're running out of time. Hit this first. That's how it works, right? Yeah, this potentially gives me, if they're hitting this at all, I guess. Maybe they're not hitting it, huh? Oh. Okay, I don't know. Now that this is in hand, I'm kind of wishing I had that other Azamat back. I think we still have one natural one in the deck though, right? I think there's still one chilling. Yeah, again, this is probably fine. I think they're just trying to wait out this Snowfall Graveyard and seeing that line, right? Which that makes sense. I like it. Wait it out, man. I like playing this because it's not a big commitment as a 4/4. It's kind of just like, okay, it's free and it might summon something big. Actually, does it have anything left to summon? I think I have the Gargoyles in hand. I don't know that it has anything left to summon, actually, now that I say that. I'm not sure that it does. Oh, they had another one of these. Oh. Oh. Well, now I could maybe be dead to Denathrius plays again, huh? I'm not sure. I feel like they're just going to play Infused Guy, though, right? This didn't die, which is kind of nice. It limits mana here. Yeah, I guess I'm not dead to Denathrius because I still have Devourer out, but... Okay, this is Azamat for sure. If we get the full cost Azamat, I guess I'd rather play that usually. Makes more sense. We do not. Okay. That's fine. I'm only going to have 3 tentacles, but that's exactly right. Or no, I'll have this tentacle too, I think works actually, so that's fine. Alrighty, they get some armor back, but we're chilling. We're vibing. Oh, yeah, this is... I don't... yeah, that's what okay. I think we can maybe play this now. They might have another Infused Guy, but I think one-ofs were pretty common, weren't they, for this sort of thing? He's nice to get down for Invincible to start attacking with, I know. All right, we're kind of running out of good stuff, so if we don't get there soon, I have concerns for us, but we'll try. If they go for like a Denathrius to clear, I think we're not too sad. Oh, why not hit this one? You missed a 3. Okay, that's hard to kill though, unfortunately, without the other Azamat. I think we can, but do we want to, I guess, is the question. Oh, other Azamat. Yeah, I only need 1, right? So I could trade. Well, how does this work? I think it counts all of them on board, right? I don't need... Oh god, do you guys know how this works? Do I need a new one? Surely I don't need a new one, right? Do we do it just to be obscenely safe? Maybe we do it just to be obscenely safe. I didn't notice the animations last time. Surely we don't need a new one based on the wording. No, we don't need it. We're fine. I trust it. I trust the system. I believe. Okay. Sadly, we do lose the giant Azamat, which is a little sad, but still happy to be ahead on board and stuff, I think. I don't think we do this, right? We're gonna fatigue out too soon. I really need an undead though, and I need a good play for Shadow of Demise. I don't have anything left. Can I win with just like these minions? We got through double Insatiable Devourer, got through Onyxia. So greedy up there, you know? So greedy. No Denathrius here. That's good news, I guess. Are these undead? No, these are elementals. I just have nothing for this Invincible to do. Kind of hating this Invincible the longer we sit on it, you know? Double Wild Growth draw. That's kind of a pass turn. We're hitting for 14. I mean, this sort of sets up lethal, but you have to imagine an Athreus is going to come in and disrupt that soon. Snowfall Graveyard, huh, man? That's really bad. I mean, do I just launch into Fatigue and try to get there? Like, just make a final salvo here? I don't know what's left in my deck is the problem. What minions do I have, right? That's another question. I don't think we win this game if I wait 5 turns, do we? I mean, we might. They had such a dead turn, and like we're kind of winning on board. Okay, we're just gonna play this as a 5-5. It's fine. We're gonna just try to get there on this board. I'm a little hesitant about this though. I think there's some good arguments to just drawing 5 and seeing what you find. But this does technically set up a 2-turn lethal. So I think since it sets up the 2-turn lethal, you have to kind of play for it. You're just worried about Denathrius wiping this board and then being out of plays, I think. At least that's what I'm worried about. Shame there's no undead, right? A 4-4 or 5-5 buff or whatever would have been really nice. I mean, it's still a really awkward board to deal with for Druid. Particularly with their infused guys gone. Oh, just the 5 Denathrius. That is not going to be enough. Right, what do we have? 13. I mean, this is 10, 15. Is this exact lethal? Yeah. This weapon charge I've been holding for 10 minutes, dude. Are you kidding me? Look at this weapon charge, guys. I've been holding this for like 10 turns. My patience on the weapon charge. Unbelievable. Yeah, that's actually pretty crazy that we grinded out a big druid. It certainly would have been different if they had their Denathrius early, but they didn't. And that means we won. That was kind of cool. We also got to see Azamat do some work for once. All right, Sketchy's good. Everything else we can send back. Language hacker, fun. Probably we're the same rank as language hacker. Maybe we're not. Maybe. Oh, maybe he's in the second wave and he's just already he's already caught us. You know, I could see him play some like aggro undead deck here. Maybe.
Welcome to your end. The pleasure is mine.
Everybody else is playing all these fancy portraits. I'm literally just playing base characters. I'm such a hipster. Okay, Sketchy sort of does the same thing, right? So we should do this one now. Just get the body down. I mean, do we ever snowfall first, I guess? Probably so, honestly, yeah. We have a good Sketchy this turn now. Now, does it discount it by 8 or do I just get 2 that are discounted by 4? I just get 2 that are discounted by 4, right? I don't get an 8. Well, I don't get 2 that are discounted by 8, right? No, I get 2 that are discounted by 4. Just double checking here how this works. I think that's right. 2 that are discounted by 4. Yeah, and this one being playable is pretty nice. Ozamat for 3 is also perhaps pretty nice. Just a really big board to deal with. We don't have like a payoff for it. You know, it would almost be nice if we had some kind of buff or something, but that seems like a little bit of overkill perhaps. I guess we want these scourges coming down before the Azamat though, really. As much as we can, anyway. I would rather realize their death rattle benefits than Azamat's as a doubled, anyway. Oh, just an infectious ghoul tempoed out? Well, obviously we're killing that, no question. I think the only question is, are we like using some bone spikes to do it? Well, no, we don't want to use bone spikes. It doesn't kill it, so no. I can tell you the answer to that. The answer is no. I'm actually thinking now, like, this may not die. So am I better off just going for an Azamat? I think there's a pretty good chance the Scourge Illusionist just doesn't die here by the time I need it to. I think we just Azamat. Just start hitting. It's a really big board. Even as 1/3s, right? This is sort of outrageous. We're looking at a 10 damage board that's really awkward to deal with if you don't have an AoE in your deck. And it seems like he might be more of a minion-based deck who whiffed early. I don't know what he is exactly, but either way, this is a nice big board. No, he does have removal. Okay, so I don't know what that Maybe just getting that death rattle in the pool was his only real goal. I'm not totally sure. I make a space here. Feels really weird to make a space just for a hero power, basically. I don't know. Whatever. Or not a hero power, I don't know why I said that. Or a 4/4. Okay, I mean, we have a lot of late game depth, so if we can like exhaust removal early here and then... Oh, I see. Okay, getting into the res pool. Yeah, that was right. So we're looking at here 5 and 8, 13, 14. So not quite a lethal here. I think we actually do have to deal with this a little bit, huh? Bone spikes cannot go face, believe it or not. Oh, yeah, he's right back. Cool. Oh, baby. These aren't undead, though, huh? No. And sadly, somehow, I don't actually have an undead. How is that possible? Man, I can play the Shatter Skin with this next turn, but that just feels so wacky. Yet again. If we play the Shatter Skin now, does it typically die or does it live? I think it lives. I'm gonna venture that it lives. For the invincible here. If not, you know, we don't have to play the invincible. We can do other stuff. This guy looks kind of undead. I guess gargoyles aren't undead though. Oh wait, this guy's a gargoyle. He's undead. What's the difference between this guy and this guy? Aren't they the same kind of character? Does he live? Does he die? He lives. Nice. Very good. Okay. Now I think we're quite happy about invincible. Not happy to heal that up though, huh? Do we ever Azamat just to
So many options.
well, no, that doesn't really work. Nah, I guess we just heal 6 here. I hate healing 6 though. Oh, I can double Bone Spike. I have the Shadow. That's probably worth it. Yeah, that's probably worth it. I prep the second Bone Spike. Well, I can't prep the second Bone Spike. Can I play this guy? I'm going to 8. No. So no need to do that. I think oh, this is just lethal. Oh, yes. I was debating if this was worth it or not. It's absolutely worth it when it's lethal. Yes. It's 100% worth it. Yeah. It's like, is it worth it? Yep. Lethal's always worth it, buddy. Cool.